Yo, what's up everybody? So, I wanted to show you my Phantom wallet again. See this Sol just chilling in here? This didn't happen overnight, and it wasn't some lucky guess. This is from actually grinding out a system for launching these meme coins. Took a lot of trial and error, believe me, but I think I finally got something that works consistently. If you're tired of your coins going to zero and want to see a real process that I use to make some Sol, then stick around. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I do. No fluff, just my personal method. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about pump.fun. Man, if you've ever tried to launch a meme coin there, you know the deal. It's just pure chaos. Anybody can just throw up a token in like 2 seconds flat. New coins are just constantly flooding the zone every few seconds. Trying to get your meme coin to actually get any real attention in that kind of free-for-all, it's pretty much like playing the lottery. I've spent enough time in Sol there to know it's mostly just noise and not a solid strategy if you're serious about building something. So then you start looking at Radium, and it's definitely a different ballgame. You see fewer coins launching, but the ones that do are generally higher quality, have better market caps, and actual potential to do something significant. That's mainly because getting a coin onto Radium usually means you need to know how to code, and that keeps a lot of the instant junk out. But for regular folks like me, and probably a lot of you watching, that coding requirement is a huge wall. It always felt like the real opportunities were locked behind that tech barrier. Super frustrating when you see what's possible. But then, after a ton of digging around, trying different platforms, and hitting a lot of frustrating dead ends, I finally stumbled across pumpzone.io. And I'm telling you, this site was the absolute breakthrough for me. It lets you launch your meme coin directly onto Radium, but without needing to be some kind of coding whiz. It just simplifies the whole, usually super complicated, process down to something actually manageable. Seriously, after all the trial and error, finding pumpzone.io felt like I finally got the keys to the kingdom. This is my go-to now, no doubt. First up, you need a logo for your coin. Something that looks clean and makes people take a second look, you know? For this launch, we're doing Rico again. I'm thinking something straightforward, maybe a bit modern and bold. You get the vibe. So, I usually just hop into Canva. Make sure the canvas is set to 125 by 125 pixels. You can find a cool icon or design something simple but sharp. The main goal is for it to look professional and memorable. Download that. First branding step, locked in and ready to go. Alright, let's get Rico officially minted using pumpzone.io. What I really appreciate about this platform is that you don't actually connect your main wallet to create the token itself, which in my opinion is a big plus for security, keeps your main stash separate and safe. Okay, token name, Rico. Symbol, Rico. Keeping it direct and easy. Tokenomics. That 1 billion total supply you see? That's pretty much the standard for these meme coin launches, so I just stick with that. It's what the market expects, and it works well. Description. For this, I'll just paste in my pre-generated description. You can write whatever fits the theme of your meme coin. Now, upload that Rico logo we just designed. Whale metadata. This option here, I always make sure is enabled. It just adds a layer of transparency and makes the project look more serious. I think people who are looking to put in real money appreciate that. So, definitely keep that on. Social links. You can add your Twitter, Telegram, whatever here, but for these quick launches, I usually just skip this step. If the meme coin gets traction on Radium, the community will naturally build around it. Now, the really crucial part, revoke authorities. This is super important, guys. Make sure revoke mint authority, revoke freeze authority, and revoke metadata update authority are all switched on. This basically proves to everyone that you can't just go and print a ton more tokens whenever you want. You can't freeze their funds, and you can't change the coin's core details after it's launched. It's all about building that initial trust. People who know crypto definitely look for this stuff. Next up, pumpzone.io has this field where you paste your Solana wallet address. This is where your new Rico tokens will be sent. I really like this because, again, my main wallet isn't directly interacting with the site during the actual coin creation process, which feels safer. So I'm pasting my wallet address in there. Click Create Token. Pumpzone.io will then give you a specific Solana address. You send the creation fee, which is a pretty small amount of Sol, to this address. I copy that address, pop over to my Phantom wallet, and send the Sol. Listen up, super important. Don't close the pumpzone.io page after you've paid that fee. Just give it a minute. Sometimes it's quick, like 10 seconds. Sometimes it might take 30. If you close it too soon, it might not go through correctly. Just be patient. And there we go. Token created successfully. pumpzone.io gives you the official RICO token contract address. Make sure you copy that. RICO is now officially a real token on the Solana blockchain. Quick look on SolScan. Yep, all minted and good. Alright, next step. Getting it liquid so people can trade. A token isn't really a token until people can buy and sell it, right? So from pumpzone.io, I usually just click their Create Liquidity Pool button, or you can always navigate to Radium yourself. Connect your wallet over there. For the base token, you paste in that RICO contract address we just copied. Symbol, RICO, name, RICO. Add it, then make sure you select it. You'll see your 1 billion RICO tokens. I always put in 900 million of those to get the pool going. Quote, token is gonna be Solana. I hit max on my available SOL for this part, but I always make sure to leave about 0.2 SOL in my wallet to cover Radium's fee. They usually show you what it is. This SOL is what actually creates the trading market for your meme coin. For fee tier, 2% is what I always use. It seems to work best for these types of launches and encourages trading. Everything look right? Click Initialize Liquidity Pool, approve the transaction in your Phantom wallet. And just like that, RICO is officially live on Radium, ready for traders to jump in. Alright, RICO is now live and kicking on Radium. This is where you sit back and see how the market vibes with it. Any new meme coin on Radium gets some eyeballs, so it's always an exciting moment. To track it, I grab the RICO address from pumpzone.io or SolScan. Then I head straight over to dexscreener. Here's a quick tip I always use. Open any random coin chart on dexscreener, then just go up to the URL in your browser and paste your RICO contract address right over whatever token address is already there. Hit enter and boom, there's your live chart. You'll usually see a few tiny bot buys pop up almost instantly. That's just the network doing its thing, don't even worry about those. We're waiting for actual people to start showing interest and buying in. Whoa, okay, check it out. First real buy just landed for RICO. Somebody just dropped a nice bit of SOL. You can see the liquidity pool immediately get a boost on the chart. That's a solid first sign, man. Yes, and there's another one. That buy was even bigger. RICO is actually starting to get some serious attention now. Look at that market cap starting to tick upwards. This is the awesome part, seeing your own meme coin actually get some traction and volume. No freaking way, dude. A third significant buy just hit the order book. This is actually taking off better than I expected. People are really diving into RICO. The momentum is definitely building up now. This is exactly how these meme coins can just catch fire when you launch them properly. Okay, so RICO had a nice little rally there, some solid buy pressure came in. Now, for the part that makes all this effort worthwhile, actually taking some profits off the table. This is the goal, right? So, I head back over to my Radium portfolio, make sure my wallet's still connected, and click on that standard tab. Find my RICO LP, and then I hit that little minus button. I'm taking out the whole position, my initial SOL plus the profits. Slide that bar all the way to 100%. You can see the amount of SOL I'm gonna get back. Looks pretty sweet to me. Click Remove Liquidity, approve it in my wallet, let the blockchain process it, and that's how I secure the profits, turning those meme coin gains back into actual SOL, sitting safely in my wallet. So, that's my current playbook, guys. From coming up with a meme coin idea, to using pumpzone.io for the creation, then getting the liquidity up on Radium, and finally cashing out those gains. It's the system that I've found works best for me right now, and it's actually pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it. As you saw, this can all happen really fast. If this is something you're looking to get into, the tools I showed today are the ones I personally use. You know how it is in crypto, things change constantly, so what's working like a charm today might be different next month, but for now, this is my solid go-to method. Hope this gives you some valuable insight. Catch you in the next one. And hey, remember, this is only for educational purposes, not financial advice. Always do your own research.
This video presentation is intended solely for educational and illustrative demonstration. I am not a certified financial advisor, and this content does not constitute financial advice. Investing in cryptocurrencies is inherently speculative and carries a high degree of risk, including the potential loss of principal. Your personal investment results may vary considerably. I maintain no affiliations or endorsement agreements with pumpzone.io or Radium. I am merely sharing a method that has demonstrated current efficacy. However, it is essential to recognize that such profitable niches within the crypto market can be extremely time-sensitive. The landscape is subject to constant and rapid change. If this approach aligns with your interests, conduct thorough due diligence and consider acting with alacrity. These types of lucrative opportunities can dissipate unexpectedly. Don't remain a passive observer. Smash that like, subscribe for more advanced strategies, and may your crypto endeavors be exceptionally rewarding. Until next time.